So I'm just going to run through everything that I've planted so far. Well, not everything. I do have things like my cabbages and bits and pieces up at the allotment in my greenhouse. But everything that I've got here in my conservatory, I'm going to show you now. So my aubergines, they're doing really well. I was quite pleased with those. So they're coming on quite nice. So I've got 6 of those, which was, I planted 8 I think, so 2 didn't actually germinate, but those did. So in here I've got my dill. I did the experiment out in the garden, don't know if you remember, but just out there I put out in January dill, coriander, spinach, basil and I can't remember what, the mint. The mint and the basil didn't actually take, but everything else did. So I've got the dill here. I've actually taken some out and potted on, so I'll show you that in a minute. And here I've got the coriander. So that all grew really well in there. I've got curly parsley. So I need to sort all that out as well. At the back here, I've got leeks. They're growing quite nicely. I do have other leeks as well, and which is over here. These are the ones that I've taken out and potted on so far. So there's about 31 in there, but the rest are at the back here. So they're all looking good. In these and these are the celery. They're growing really well so far. I didn't think my celery would take, because I've never done celery before, but they came on quite good. They're quite they're doing really well at the moment, so fingers crossed they stay strong and grow on so I can plant those out eventually. I've got my bell peppers here, which I've repotted. Did that the other day because I just had them in the propagator, so I wanted to get those out of there and into the pots, and they're growing quite well. So that's the bell peppers. They look nice and healthy so far. Down the back here, I've got, right at the back is my tomatoes. That's the cherry tomatoes, which I've got an awful lot of tomatoes. I've got my cherry tomatoes and my plum tomatoes, which are all these ones here. So the plum tomatoes, so far so good. Yep, that one's a cherry. My cherry ones I will put in the greenhouse, and the plum I'm going to put in the allotment, purely because the plum ones are blight resistant. Yeah, they're blight resistant, so I'm going to put those out. They should be okay, but the cherry ones are going in the greenhouse along with the peppers. And at the back here I've got organic broccoli. They took a while to come on, to germinate, but they eventually germinated, and I repotted those on as well. So that's all my organic broccoli. I've got sweet corn, which I only planted the other day, so no sign of the sweet corn yet. I've only done 6. I might do a few more of the sweet corn, but see how I get on with it. I've got a little tiny something there, but like I said, I only planted them, I think about 5 days ago. My courgettes, I've got 9 courgettes, which I think I've done too many, but because I think I had 11 last year and it was a lot. I sold a lot to our corner shop down the road from us. So they took all the courgettes in, and the customers apparently really enjoyed them. So I think we'll do that again this year, but I'm not going to do as many. So 9 I've got in there, so we'll see how many germinate. I've got my salad onions, my spring onions here. So they're all looking okay. There was a couple, like one there that didn't actually do anything, but that's not bad. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 altogether. So, but they're looking quite good. Like I said, all the tomatoes are over here. My leeks that I showed you before, they're all doing quite well, considering I only did those, I potted those on, I think about 4 days ago. My cucumbers, which I did a little video on how I potted on my cucumbers. So they're all potted up. Some more cauliflower, but they are purple sprouting. So yeah, these are my cauliflower, and these are my purple sprouting broccoli. But I'll show you my purple sprouting broccoli. I was very heavy-handed, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I know my neighbour in the allotment is going to have a few off me, but I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest. But these are the, actually, sorry, just getting some out here. These are all the purple sprouting broccoli. I've actually got 120 of them because I was a bit heavy-handed with the seeds, and they, well, most of them I think must have germinated, because I've got all those, and I've got those there, and those there. So I've got quite a lot, and of course those 3 there. Here I've got cauliflowers. They're looking nice. Cauliflower there and cauliflower here. I've only just potted those on today as well. But they're all looking quite good. So hopefully they'll be okay. Here I've got my lettuce, my little gems. All the little gems. So they've all come up well, and I've got more little gems in here as well. In this bit here, because I had some space left over, is the dill from over there. I potted them into here because I had some space. I only did that yesterday, so we'll see how they get on, but they look quite well. I'm going to put them into the bigger pots eventually, but it's just trying to find something to do with them at the moment. The other thing that I wanted to show you as well, on one of the videos about a month ago, I did an experiment, well, about 6 weeks ago actually, I did an experiment with my honeydew melon, and I had 2 random ones that grew, and I didn't think they looked like them. They were really long stalks. We'll put a picture up of it. But I was questioning whether it actually was it as it was growing, because it really long stem and it was a weird shape on the end. I don't know whether it was a weed or what it was. But anyway, I questioned whether it was. But then I had one of the honeydew melon seedlings grow, so I knew for definite that the other ones weren't. So we haven't got those anymore. I don't know what they were, but I've just kept this one. It was just an experiment that I tried. It was a melon that we ate, and I did some seeds, and it actually grew, but it looks quite happy. And that was on the 12th of February. Yeah, 12th of Feb that I put that in. So that looks quite good. So at the moment, everything is looking happy. Hopefully it'll stay like that with more, but we'll see and see what happens. I'll do a video as well of everything that's up in my greenhouse and what I've actually planted out so far. Max is by my feet. Maxie, Max, Maxie. Good boy, baby, good boy. So yeah, that's an update of where we're up to at the moment with... Oh, one other thing that I wanted to say as well. I'd put my sweet peas in toilet roll tubes, and I've kept a lot of toilet roll and everybody's saving them for me. But I put my sweet peas out today in the trough, and I took them out of the cardboard because I know you can plant them with the cardboard, but I just didn't want to leave it in the cardboard. So I took them out of the cardboard and I've got an awful lot left over. So what I've actually done is I've cut them into strips and I've made name tags for them and put them everywhere. It's just a little thing that I did. So yep, I thought I'll do that just to use them up. Save me using all my tags that I had, because it does get expensive when you've got a lot of things growing to use different things. So, but yeah, that's where we're up to so far.